इंग्लिश सीखने के लिए सबसे ज्यादा ध्यान किस पे दें? वोकैबुलरी, ग्रामर, प्रोनाउंसिएशन, रीडिंग, राइटिंग।
Should I break up English in different parts for learning? Like one day nouns, one day vocabulary, one day translation, one day speaking and all? I really, really want to learn English, but I'm so confused about its procedure. Which part of English requires more attention? What should I learn first? What should I keep for later?
Vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Acing Exam. I am Bhumika Sharma, and in this video I am going to clear the biggest doubt of the students who all are looking forward to learn to speak in English. So now, basically, who want to learn spoken English, they want to speak English very fluently, they have the biggest query in their mind that what's the correct procedure to start speaking English fluently. Now I am going to tell you there is no procedure that can help you with that. Why? Now you cannot break English into its parts. Like एक दिन vocabulary कर लेते हैं, एक दिन pronunciation पे ध्यान दे लेंगे, एक दिन नई चीज़ें सीख लेते हैं, एक दिन phrases कर लेते हैं, एक दिन idiom सीख लेते हैं, एक दिन translation पे ध्यान दे लेंगे. It's not like how it goes. It's not going to help you at all. आप language को टुकड़ों में नहीं सीख सकते हैं. अगर आपको कोई भी लैंग्वेज मास्टर करनी है, यू कैन नॉट ब्रेक इट इनटू इट्स पार्ट्स, यू कैन नॉट ब्रेक इट इनटू पीसेस कि आप एक दिन ये करेंगे, एक दिन ये करेंगे. दिस इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प यू इन एनी वे. हिंदी क्या आपने टुकड़ों में सीखी थी? नहीं ना. हाउ डू यू लर्न टू स्पीक इन हिंदी? You speak Hindi very fluently. You have not taken any course for that. So have you ever wondered कि आप हिंदी इतना fluently कैसे बोल पाते हैं? Because nobody had taught you. Like, this is how we speak in Hindi, this sentence formation, this, nothing like that. There's only one procedure, one way that can help you speak in English fluently, and that is speak in English. Yes, you have to start speaking in English right now, right there. Then only you will be able to master it few times. I've told you many times that you have to think in English to start speaking in English, but before that you have to make up your mind that you are going to speak in English, that you are ready to learn to speak in English fluently. If you want to master this language, all you have to do is start speaking in English right away, right now, while watching this video. Let me tell you one thing. Let's assume that your problem is you want to speak in English and you don't know how to start, where to start, how to speak English correctly, right? Now this is your problem, and there is one approach to look at this problem. Now, assume there is a pyramid. This pyramid is your problem that you want to speak in English. You should have an approach of looking at your problem from top to bottom. You have to look in the pyramid top to bottom. It's a top to bottom approach. And what is that approach? That you do not start with the first ladder. You are not starting to go to the top from the bottom. You are approaching it from the top to bottom. You're going to assume your last step as your first step. Yes, like what should have been your first step? क्या होना चाहिए था फर्स्ट स्टेप? कि आप लर्न कर रहे हैं इंग्लिश, यू आर लर्निंग, इसके ये पार्ट्स होते हैं, इसकी नाउन्स होती हैं, इसकी मोडाल्स होते हैं, और फिर हम उससे सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन पढ़ रहे हैं, फिर हम एक और हायर प्रीपोजिशंस पढ़ रहे हैं, कंजक्शंस पढ़ रहे हैं, इंटरजेक्शंस पढ़ रहे हैं. ऐसे कर करके हम उसके 8-9 जो पार्ट्स होते हैं इंग्लिश के, वो हम पढ़ते जा रहे हैं. एंड एट द टॉप, that is the tip of the pyramid, that step is that you have now learned all the parts, and now you are speaking in English very fluently. You are practicing to speak in English. That should be your first step. Alright, this is what is known as top to bottom approach. That you are assuming your last step, you are applying your last step as your first step. You have to start speaking in English. टूटी फूटी, बेकार, एकदम incorrect, जैसी आती है वैसी बोलो, but बोलो. You have to speak. Now बचपन में when we started to speak, so we started speaking in Hindi because it is our mother tongue. We have to speak in Hindi only because हम सुनते आ रहे हैं आसपास everybody is speaking in Hindi. We didn't speak correct. हमने बहुत सारे सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन गलत करे, हमने बहुत सारे वर्ड्स की प्रोनाउंसिएशन गलत करी. वी डोंट इवन नो द स्पेलिंग ऑफ दोज वर्ड्स विच वी यूज टू स्पीक, एंड वी यूज टू स्पीक देम इनकरेक्टली. सो कैसे सीखा आपने? क्या स्टार्टिंग में ही आपको संज्ञा पढ़ाई थी? क्या स्टार्टिंग में ही आपको क्रिया पढ़ाई थी? काल वगैरह सब स्टार्टिंग में ही पढ़ाया था? जब आपने बोलना सीखा था बचपन में? नहीं, राइट? तो आपने हिंदी कैसे बोलनी सीखी इतनी ज़्यादा अच्छी? Because you started to speak in Hindi from the very first day you started speaking. Alright? तो यही प्रैक्टिस आपको लानी है अपनी इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में. अगर आपको ये लैंग्वेज मास्टर करनी है देन स्टॉप थिंकिंग कि आप एक दिन वोकैबुलरी पे ध्यान देंगे, एक दिन सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन करेंगे, आप एक दिन कुछ नाउन्स पढ़ेंगे, एक दिन उसका कुछ और पार्ट पढ़ेंगे. ये सब आपको बिल्कुल हेल्प नहीं करेगा. जो चीज़ ओनली वन एंड ओनली थिंग जो आपको हेल्प करेगी दैट इज़ दिस टॉप टू बॉटम अप्रोच ऑफ द पिरामिड ऑफ योर प्रॉब्लम. योर प्रॉब्लम इज़ मैं इंग्लिश नहीं बोल पाता हूँ. योर सोल्यूशन इज़ बोलो इंग्लिश, स्पीक इन इंग्लिश. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? तो अगर आप इस डायरेक्शन में जा रहे थे कि आप एक दिन अपना फ्रेजेस पढ़ रहे थे, एक दिन अपना सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन देख रहे थे, एक दिन कोई और टॉपिक पढ़ रहे थे, आप ग्रामर स्ट्रॉन्ग कर रहे थे एक दिन, सो दिस इज़ द वेरी रॉन्ग अप्रोच टू स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश वेरी फ्लुएंटली. इफ़ यू वांट टू डू दैट, इफ़ यू वांट टू बी अ वेरी फ्लुएंट स्पीकर इन इंग्लिश, you have to start speaking in English. Only and only way, and this is the very easiest way. And on your way to the perfection, you can learn those parts also. Side by side, you can get the knowledge of those parts if you don't have yet. So I hope I made my point very crystal clear that you have to start speaking in English to speak in English. Don't run behind the parts of English. Don't run behind the correct procedure to learn speak in English. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to clear the biggest doubt of you all, that what is the correct procedure, like what parts we should learn first. So I hope this video was very helpful to you. If it was, please tell me in the comment section. And with the end of this video, there's one last but not the least thing I want to tell you, that if you want to speak in English, there is one thing which you have to master. That is tenses. This is the very basic thing that we have been learning since our childhood, that what are tenses and what are the correct forms of every type of tenses, which helps you throughout the speaking English. So if you want to master tenses, my next video is going to be about this only. I'm going to help you master tenses in just 10 minutes. I'm going to teach you the tenses in 10 minutes in my next video. So kindly stay tuned for that. So I hope this video was very fruitful for you. So if it was, it means a lot to me. Let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Till then, goodbye.